Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we arrived here in Vermilion City, and today we are going to be boarding the SS Anne. So let's just head right over here. We head this way, we can see Vermilion Harbor. So we're heading into the harbor, and there's a sailor we could talk to over here. The SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. So here we are, we're very lucky to get to board onto the SS Anne. Welcome to the SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? We do have a ticket. We flashed the SS Anne ticket. Great, welcome to the SS Anne. It was given to us very kindly from Bill. Here we are, we're now boarding the ship. And there's some more people to talk to. The passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the most bored ones. Good to know. Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. I'll be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, the strong silent type. Yep, that's us, I guess. Anyways, what else is there to explore around here? There are a lot of, rooms to go into. Maybe we can just talk to this guy here. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to move big rocks. Go, go! Cool, and there's a Pokeball here on this desk that I'm gonna gladly pick up. It's a super potion. I'll take that. That's like 700 Pokédollars saved. Those super potions can get pretty pricey. Oh, well, we have to battle these guys. Come on, then. My sailor's pride's at stake. I was not expecting to battle these people. Here we go. We're battling against Sailor Duncan. And he's got a horsey. Level 17. I'm sure Ivysaur can definitely take care of this. And there we go. A one-shot. That's the horsey just taken out. And Ivysaur has now reached level 24. Good for you, buddy. His next Pokemon is a Shellder. Okay, I think Bulbasaur should still be, or not Bulbasaur, Ivysaur should be pretty strong against Shellder. Yeah, Shellder just one-shot again. So it seems that these sailors have lots of water-type Pokemon, which makes sense. And he's got a Tentacool, which I'm not sure if Tentacool is just water-type or water-poison type. I guess we'll find out. Tentacool is water poison type. Good to know. But we'll just continue with our strategy of Razor Leafing, because it seems to be working. Phew, thank goodness it missed Supersonic. That is a really annoying attack to deal with. It has a 55% chance to hit, and if it does hit, it confuses us. And confusion is a really annoying status condition. But it doesn't matter, because we defeated Sailor Duncan. Your spirit sank me. We got 544 Pokédollars for winning. Did you see the fishing girl in Vermilion City? No, I did not. That's something we'll have to check out later. But let's switch Pikachu up front, because Pikachu's a little bit behind in level ups. And with these water trainers, he should be able to get a lot of experience. You know what they say about sailors and battling? No, I don't know what they say about sailors and battling. Could you tell me? But anyways, we're battling against Sailor Leonard. And he's got a Shellder, another water type. It is level 21, though. So I am quite far behind in levels. We are still faster, though, fortunately, somehow. We get a Thunder Shock off, nearly one-shotting the Shellder. Another one should be able to take him out, but that was one strong tackle. But it doesn't matter, we'll just take out this Shellder with another Thunder Shock. Goodbye, Shellder. And we get 436 experience points for winning. It's quite a lot. We reach level 15 with Pikachu, and we're trying to learn Double Team. Okay, this is a pretty interesting move, because Double Team does not do any damage, but instead, we just create a extra copy of ourselves and it boosts our evasiveness stat. Which essentially what this does is it makes it so that it's harder for opponents to hit us. It would be like lowering their accuracy, but it's raising our evasiveness instead. And I personally think that is more useful than Growl, as Growl is not really the most helpful move. So I'm gonna get rid of Growl and learn Double Team. So there we go. Poof! Pikachu forgot Growl, and Pikachu learned Double Team. And we've now defeated Sailor Leonard. Alright, good battle, mate. We got 672 Pokédollars for winning. So what do they say about sailors and battling? Haha, want to be a sailor, mate? Well, I guess we'll never know. But let's check out some more of these other rooms. Who's in this room? Oh, another sailor. I like feisty kids like you. In what way? Like battling us? Because I like battling too. But anyways, we're going against Sailor Dylan. He's got 3 Pokemon. Probably all of them are going to be water types, so they should be pretty easy to take out. Well, that's a one-shot for the horsey. That's very good. 300 experience for Pikachu. He's nearly at level 16 already. Look at that, it's another Horsey. We should just be able to take it out with another Thunder Shock. Hopefully. This one's either a little bit stronger or we did a little bit less damage. The Horsey's going to attack us with Bubble. Not too strong. Not too big of a deal. But there you go, take out the Horsey with another Thunder Shock. Super effective. Pikachu's getting a ton of experience here, which is good, because he needs to catch up. He's quite far behind. But level 16 for Pikachu. And do you have another Horsey? You do. It's a team of entirely Horseys. That's funny. Maybe now we'll be able to one-shot this Horsey, since I leveled up. Nope. I guess his first Horsey was just extremely weak for whatever reason. And it was not able to survive. But we'll just take out this Horsey right now, plain and simple. Goodbye, team of Horseys. So we get some more experience points. We're almost we're like over halfway to level 17, but we defeated Sailor Dylan. Lost it. We got 544 Pokédollars for winning. Sea Pokemon live in deep water. You'll need a fishing rod to fish them up. I wonder where we could find one of those. We got an Ether. I don't think we've ever seen an Ether before, so let me just open up the bag to show you what an Ether does. It's right down here. Ether. Basically, it'll restore the PP of a move. So, like, if we use a move a lot, like Thunder Shock, which we'll probably be using Thunder Shock a lot, I can use the Ether to restore the power points for it. But I don't really need that at the moment. What I do need right now is a potion to heal Pikachu, because he's getting pretty low on health. There you go, buddy. He's not at full health, but it's good enough for now. So let's check out some of these other rooms. There seem to be a lot of rooms on this ship. Just 2 more left. Is this another trainer? It is another trainer. Even us sailors have Pokemon too. Yes, you do. I've battled a lot of your friends. They're mostly just water types. But Sailor Huey would like to battle. He's got a Tentacool. Level 18. Okay, I don't know how strong Tentacool is. Or at least compared to the Horseys. How much, like, more special defense does it have? Quite a lot more. That was nowhere close to killing the Tentacool, but it's using Constrict, which is essentially, I believe it's like another version of Wrap, but I'm not 100% sure, because I've never really seen the move. Or maybe it's not another version of Wrap. The animation makes it look like it's another version of Wrap, but I guess it just isn't. Weird. It's just a basic attack, I suppose. Ooh, Tentacool's paralyzed. And he's paralyzed, he can't move, this is great. Alright, so we took slightly less damage. Good job, Pikachu. There you go, that's the Tentacool taken out. So, a lot more experience points for Pikachu. He now reaches level 17. And who's his next Pokemon? Staryu. Misty had one of you. That's pretty cool, I guess. Staryu is pretty strong. What move will it use? It's using Water Gun. That's not too big of a deal, I don't think. Oh, never mind. That's a very big deal. That was very strong. Yikes. That was scary. But there we go. That's Staryu taken out. And 408 experience points for Pikachu, so halfway to level 18, and we defeated Sailor Huey. Okay, you're not too bad. We got 576 Pokédollars for winning. We caught all our Pokemon while we were out at sea. I could tell. It's probably why they're all water types. TM44. It contains Rest. So Rest is a very interesting move, as essentially, let me just open up the TM case right here to show you what it does. When you use Rest, you will fully restore all of your health and cure your status problems, but then you fall asleep for 2 turns. It's pretty weird. I don't know if we'll ever use that. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But we're not going to use that now, that's for sure. I definitely need to heal up Pikachu, though. Let's use one of our super potions, just to get him up to full health. There we go. And now that I think about it, why are there sailors in the cabins? Isn't this where the guests go? Shouldn't the sailors be in, like, I don't know, like, not in the cabins, like, anywhere else, basically? Like, here, we have some normal guests. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the sea or the mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Okay, that's good. So he's probably like a fisherman or something, because he's not a sailor. Yup, he's definitely a fisherman. There you go. Fisherman Barney would like to battle. But now that I'm thinking about it, why are there sailors in the cabins? That's where the guests stay, as I've mentioned. The sailors should be, like, out on the ship deck, or, like, just anywhere but the cabins. The cabins are where the guests stay, not the sailors. It doesn't really make sense. But I guess maybe these sailors are on break or something. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's just the whole ship is rented out by sailors. I've got no idea. But anyways, there seem to be a lot of Tentacools and a lot of Staryus on this ship. And lots of Horseys. They seem to be the kind of basic water-type Pokemon. I haven't seen any Squirtles yet, which I'm honestly surprised. Because we battled against a random trainer who had a Squirtle. So I wouldn't be too surprised if one of these, like, people on this ship had a Squirtle or something. Oh, he's using Recover. He's healing. What an interesting option. That's very weird, because that means at the start you knew that they were going to take damage, because when they chose and clicked on the move Recover, they were at full health. That's extremely bizarre. But anyways, it doesn't matter, because the Starly's taken out, just one Pokemon left. Pikachu gets some more experience points. He's now at level 18. He's gained like 4 levels on this ship. It's crazy, because there's so many water types. And it's another Shellder. Shellder's another pretty common one. But I'm starting to run out of Thunder Shocks. I might actually have to use that Ether I got a little while ago. Well, there we go. Shellder just completely taken out. Goodbye, Shellder. Some more experience for Pikachu. And we defeated Fisherman Barney. Darn, I let that one get away. Got 612 Poké-Dollars for winning. I was going to make you my assistant, too. Oh, that's a bit weird. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. Is this guy a pirate or something? Because that sounds like pirate talk, and I don't want to walk the plank. We're going against Sailor Phillip. No, he's not a pirate. He's just a sailor. He's got a Machop. That is not a water-type Pokemon. Okay, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage now. I was expecting to go up against a water type, but no, this is a fighting type. Not good. So I don't have the advantage anymore, unfortunately. So you know what? I should probably switch out or something, but I'm just going to stick with Pikachu for now, I suppose. Because Pikachu's been proving that he can do a lot of good work. And yikes, Pikachu's defense is getting scarily low. So I'll just hope that I can take out the Machop before I get hit by, like, a Brick Break or some other fighting type move. Uh-oh, Karate Chop, here's the move. Oh my goodness, all the defense lowers really took a toll on Pikachu. So let's just send out Pidgey, I suppose. Pidgey can clean up the mess with his Gust. Super effective. Oh, so close to taking out the Machop. Yikes! He's really building up energy. He's getting pumped. He's using Focus Energy, which makes it that his next attack will be a critical hit. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, as we're taking out Machop. Goodbye, Machop. So there you go, 376 experience points for Pidgey, nearly level 18, and we defeated Sailor Phillip. Ah, beaten by a kid! Got 640 Poké-Dollars for winning. When we're out at sea, jellyfish Pokemon sometimes drift by. Like the Tentacools, I suppose. But now I gotta go heal. So I've seen everything at that section. So I'm just gonna head off the SS Anne. And I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Here we are back at the Pokemon Center. Some good healing will do as well. So here we go, we're getting our Pokemon fully restored. It's mostly just Pikachu, because Pikachu's been doing all the hard work. Everybody else has basically just been sitting on the sidelines, except for Pidgey and Ivysaur. They've also done some work, but nobody else has been in battle yet today. But let's just head back to the SS Anne, I suppose. Oh, that is not the SS Anne. I don't know why I keep going down there. It's just instinct, I suppose. Oh, I have to show the ticket again. Here we go. Here's my ticket. Now we can head back onto the ship. But now that we've explored what's to the right of the ship, let's check what's over here. There's a trainer here. Oh, never mind. It's just the waiter. We've already talked to the waiter. Never mind. Not anybody new. But there's also, we could go up here. What's up here? There's some more people. But I want to check what's on this level before I head up to that level. It's over here. Oh, it's like a kitchen. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. We'll have to check it out. You, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. Sorry. Ooh, a Pokeball. We got a Great Ball. I'll certainly take that. It's essentially a better version of a Pokeball. There's a higher chance to catch a Pokemon. I am indeed le chef. Le main course is salmon du salade. Lest guests may gripe it's fish again, however. However what? I don't know. Snivel, sniv. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. Oh, a Chesto Berry. Okay, it's a good thing I checked the trash, because the other guy was saying that there's some weird berries in the trash. Did you hear about Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can and does. Huh. A Cherry Berry in here. That's cool. Hum-de-dum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day. And wasn't here. A Pecha Berry. Okay, so if we look at our bag, we can see that we got some brand new berries. Where would they be put? Maybe just in here in the items section? I'm not really sure. I wouldn't think they're a key item. Oh, it goes into the berry pouch. Okay. But we've got 3 berries, the cherry berry, the chesto berry, and the pecha berry. The cherry berry will cure paralysis, the chesto berry will wake up a Pokemon, and the pecha berry will cure poison. Basically, these can be used like antidotes or like paralysis heals or all that, or you can take these and give them to a Pokemon. So for example, if I give the cherry berry to Ivysaur, during battle if he gets paralyzed, he'll eat the berry to cure the paralysis. Same thing would go to the chesto berry. If I gave that to Pikachu, if he falls asleep, he'll use the chesto berry and wake up. And of course, same thing with the pecha berry. If I gave the pecha berry to, let's say, Mankey, or not Mankey, Abra, I guess, it'll cure the poisoning. Very good items to have. But now that we've explored everything on this first floor, we can head up to the second floor, where there's some more people to talk to. The ship, she is a luxury liner for the trainers of the world. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. So there's some more paths we can go, like a ton of rooms over here. We can head up over there to what I think is another staircase. But I want to check what's up on the 3rd floor, because I'm curious. This is the 3rd floor. The sailor. Our captain is a sword master. He's awesome using cut. They say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. Cool. Where does this lead? Oh, look at this. We're on the cruise deck. Ugh, I feel ill. I got seasick, so I stepped out to get some air. Well, please don't puke on me. Ahoy there! Are you seasick? Well, this is a trainer battle. I was not expecting a trainer battle, but you know what? I'm okay with this. Some more extra experience points for Pikachu. We're battling against Sailor Trevor, and why do some of them have fighting types? I am not expecting the sailors to have fighting type Pokemon. I'm expecting them to have water types. This is very annoying. This is like so much extra work for Pikachu. And that was a ton of damage that I took right there. I don't appreciate that. Ouch, poor Pikachu. But there you go, that is Machop taken out. Let's hope his next Pokemon is a water type and not another Machop. It's a Tentacool. Okay, at least it's a water type. That's good. Let's go for a Thunder Shock. And how much does that do? A little bit more than it did before. Uh-oh, Poison Sting. Please don't get poisoned, Pikachu. Oh, he's poisoned. That's unfortunate. I should have gave the Pecha Berry to Pikachu. Darn, I gave it to the wrong Pokemon. Alright, Pikachu. Just don't die, please. Uh-oh, now it's using Constrict. Yikes, Pikachu's taking a ton of damage. He's got 5 health left. He's probably gonna die pretty soon. Poor Pikachu. There's not really much I can do. I'm not gonna use the Pecha Berry because I have it on a different Pokemon. So I think I'm just gonna have to let Pikachu die in the next battle we go to. But level 19 for Pikachu, and we defeated Sailor Trevor. I was just careless. Got 544 Pokédollars for winning. My paw said there are 100 kinds of Pokemon. I think there are more. There's 150. Or at least in this game. Whew, scrubbing decks is hard work. Alright, Pikachu's gonna die from the poisoning. I'm sorry, Pikachu. Let's just get it out of the way. Rest in peace. Pikachu fainted. Alright, well, we'll have to send someone else out front. Let's just lead with Pidgey. Because there are some fighting types here for whatever reason. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Alright, I'm hoping he has a Machop. So I've got Pidgey out in front. We're going against Sailor Edmund. And yes, he's got a Machop. Okay, this is good for us. This is a good matchup. I've got a Pidgey. Pidgey's a flying type. Flying is super effective on fighting. See how much that does? Quite a bit. But the Machop is lowering our defense. I'm not a fan of that. So let's go for a Sand Attack. Lower his accuracy, so hopefully he'll miss some of his moves. Uh-oh. Yikes, he's getting pumped up. That'll make it so he can get critical hits much easier. Please die, please die, please die. Okay, he just lowered my defense. Thank goodness he didn't try and hit me. Alright, there we go. That is Machop taken out. That could have gone really badly, but fortunately it did not. So now Pidgey has reached level 18. Very cool. And next up, we've got a Shelder. Let's go for a Sand Attack. Lower his accuracy. Make it so he'll miss a few attacks. There we go. Sand in the eyes. Very painful. It doesn't matter because he's using Withdraw to boost his defense, so he doesn't need accuracy for that. But let's just keep gusting, I suppose, until he gets taken out. Yikes. I don't like how little damage that's doing. Maybe we'll switch to Ivysaur, because Ivysaur's a special attacker and a grass type. Uh-oh, Icicle Spear! I was not expecting that! Fortunately, it's not doing like, any damage, even though it's super effective. I was expecting it to do way more damage. But I guess not, I suppose. Let's just take out the Shellder. Goodbye, Shellder. We got 186 experience for Pidgey, 186 for Ivysaur, and Sailor Edmund is defeated. You're impressive. 576 Pokédollars for winning. Oh! Pidgey's evolving! Oh, this is exciting. Here we go. Our second Pokemon evolution. Our first one was Bulbasaur into Ivysaur, and our second one is going to be Pidgey into Pidgeotto. Here we go. Congratulations, your Pidgey has evolved into a Pidgeotto. Very exciting. So if we look at our stats, I'm pretty sure not much for Pidgey has changed, other than the fact that he is now a bigger bird. Everything about him is the same, he's just got slightly better stats. I mean, I'm a fan of that. He's stronger now. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Okay, good to know. But let's head back to the Pokemon Center again. I know it's not the most interesting, but we need to heal up. We need to make sure our team is in prime condition for whatever could happen. Here we go, back at the Pokemon Center. Let's heal up once again. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But maybe let's put somebody else at the front now, instead of just Pikachu, Pidgey, and Ivysaur. Let's put somebody new into the battle. Probably not Abra, because Abra is still really weak at the moment. Let's put Spearow, or maybe Mankey. Let's put Mankey up at the front. Let's give Mankey a turn, because he is now our lowest level Pokemon. And I remembered which way to go. I did not accidentally go to the wrong house again. Alright, so here we go. Let's board the SSN. Again, for the third time. Thank goodness it hasn't left while we went to the Pokemon Center. That would be a disaster if that happened. I don't even know if it could happen, but I sure hope it doesn't. And let's start checking in some of these rooms. There's an old man here. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this, Snorlax. Cool, that was the Pokemon that they were talking about, that the chats were talking about eating a lot and sleeping a lot. That's a Snorlax. We'll eventually get to catch one, but not for a long time. Got some trainers to battle. Check out what I fished up. I'm guessing it's some Magikarps or something. Anyways, we're going up against Fisherman Dale, and he's got a Goldeen. You know, that is slightly more impressive than a Magikarp. So let's start off the battle with a Karate Chop. Using Horn Attack, let's use Fury Swipes. Go for a little bit of a gamble. Come on, Mankey. You can do a lot. Win big, win big. Okay, keep going, keep going. Ah, only 3. That's too bad. Using Horn Attack again, which is surprisingly strong. Let's just Karate Chop, get this Goldeen out of here, and Mankey's probably gonna die, and I don't like that. Or maybe I could switch him out. I probably should switch him out. There you go, Mankey reached level 17. Who's he sending in next? It's another Goldeen. Okay, so let's switch Mankey out. It would be foolish to leave him in to die. I don't want to do that. Let's send in Ivysaur. Oh no, Supersonic. Thank goodness it missed. That's a really annoying move to deal with. Fortunately, it does have extremely low accuracy, though. There we go, Goldeen taken out. Who's next? Tentacool. Okay, well, let's just go for another Razor Leaf. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing very fine. There we go, Tentacool taken out. Pretty simple. And Ivysaur has reached level 25. He's now a quarter of the way to max level. We defeated Fisherman Dale. I'm all out. We got 612 Pokédollars for winning. Party? The cruise ship's party should be over by now. I guess we're gonna battle this old man. I should have healed up Mankey. What am I doing? Oh well. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. Maybe he'll have really weak Pokemon since he's old. Maybe that's a bad thing to presume. We're going against Gentleman Brooks. He's got a Pikachu. Level 23. Yikes, that's high level. Maybe I shouldn't have presumed he's bad because he's old. Maybe it's the opposite. He's good because he's old. Let's send in Ivysaur because he's our strongest Pokemon. Oh, no. No, not double team. Please, no, not double team. It's a really annoying move. It boosts his evasiveness. I hate evasiveness raising moves. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's strong. Oh, no. Come on, Ivysaur. Land the sleep powder. Oh, and I'm paralyzed. There's so many skill checks now. The paralysis, the evasiveness boost, and the regular accuracy. Oh, wait, my cherry berry. I forgot. So there we go, the cherry berry. Cured our paralysis. We're no longer paralyzed. And there we go. Thanks to that, we can land our sleep powder. So hopefully Pikachu won't be hitting us anymore. Now let's try and set up a Leech Seed. Let's hope it lands. It probably won't, but maybe it will. Oh, it actually landed. This is good. Consistent healing and consistent chip damage. It'll make it so even with the evasiveness boost, if I miss all my attacks, I will still eventually slowly take out the Pikachu. So now we just keep hitting Razor Leaf and hope that as many attacks land as possible. Well, there we go. Razor Leaf missed, but that's not too big of a deal. So let's use another Razor Leaf. Pikachu's already awake. I don't like that. I don't like how it's using more double teams. That's really annoying. It's going to make it even harder to hit the Pikachu. Ooh, this Razor Leaf hit, though. That's really good. So how much damage does that do? It kills the Pikachu. That did way more than I thought it would. There we go. 201 experience for both Mankey and Ivysaur, and Gentleman Brooks has been taken out. Ah, good match. I feel young again. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. 1,656 Pokédollars. This guy is rich. 15 years ago, I would have won. We got Stardust. Ooh, that is a very good item. It doesn't do anything. But it basically is just an item we could sell, and it gives us a ton of money. So let's use our potion on Mankey. Here we go. Restore his health. And let's just take a look in some of more of these cabins. There's a lot of cabins around here. There's another trainer. Oh, yes, I've seen Pokemon fairies. I've seen some Pokemon fairy people across the water. Cool. Small trees can be chopped down using the move Cut. But remember this, Cut is an HM technique. Once learned, it is not so easily discarded. Good to know. It's hard to forget the move. If possible at all. But let's check this cabin here. Ooh, I think these will be some trainers. Yes, they are. I don't believe I saw you at the party. No, we missed the party. Funny story, actually. But anyways, we're going against Last Dawn. She's got a Rattata, so this is a very good match to start up with Mankey. Because Mankey is super effective against Rattata. Let's just go straight for a Karate Chop. Strong fighting type move that's super effective. And it's a critical hit, so it one-shots the Rattata. Very nice. And we get 219 experience points. So Mankey's now level 18. And now they're sending in a Pikachu. Oh boy. Oh no, not more of this nonsense. Not more double team. I hate double team. Even my Pikachu has a double team. You know what? Maybe I should just switch into my Pikachu and see how they like it. It's not a good matchup. You know what? I'll just do the Ivysaur strat again. The Leech Seeds, the Razor Leafs. And I'm paralyzed again. I don't have another Cherry Berry, unfortunately. Maybe I should just go for the Razor Leaf. Maybe if I'm lucky, it'll just one-shot. Ooh, it landed. Come on, one-shot, please? Please? Yes, I don't have to deal with more double team shenanigans. There we go, some experience for Ivysaur and Mankey, and we defeated Last Dawn. Take it easy. No. No. Double team and paralysis is very annoying. We got an X attack. That's a pretty cool item. It basically just boosts our attack stat. It would be like using the move Swords Dance. That's not a good example. But something like that in battle. But for an item. So I guess it's pretty cool. But let me just heal up. Where are my... Do I have any? I don't have any paralysis heals, do I? Oh, I do. I have one up here. I'm just silly. Here we go. Use it on Ivysaur. Now he's back to normal. No more paralysis. And is this gentleman here someone I can battle? They are indeed. Which do you find more worthy? A strong Pokemon or a rare Pokemon? Well, maybe a Pokemon that's both strong and rare, like Mewtwo. We're going against Gentleman Lamar, though. He's got a Growlithe. That is a pretty cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything that's good against Growlithe, but Intimidate's lowering Mankey's attack. I don't like that. Let's just go for a, not a Karate Chop, Fury Swipes. Ooh, Growlithe is strong. Growlithe is really strong. 3 times. That didn't do very much damage. Oh, well, Mankey's getting switched out. Who's getting switched in? This is like the worst Pokemon that could have got switched in due to Roar. Alright, we're just going to send a turn to switch out Ivysaur. We're putting Pikachu in. Because Ivysaur would probably die to Growlithe. And now it's lowering my defense. Oh dear. Alright, you know what? Double team! Time to be annoying! All the other Pikachus use double team? I'm also gonna use double team. Let's hope that they miss some attacks. Ember, and they do not miss an attack. Okay, and I'm burned. Okay, that's really not good. Basically, that means that I'm on a timer. I'll eventually die. So let's go for the Thunder Shocks. Try and take out this Growlithe. Ooh, paralysis. Very lucky. And he's paralyzed. He can't move. That's so lucky. Thank goodness that happened. With my burn damage chipping me down, we'll just continue to Thunder Shock, I suppose. Ooh, bite. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. There goes Pikachu. Well, you know what? He's nearly defeated. So I think this is a good time to send in Abra. Maybe this will be enough to kill. Come on. Come on, kill, please. Yes, there you go. Critical hit. I don't know if that critical hit mattered, but it killed the Growlithe. So we get 109 experience to Mankey, Ivysaur, and Abra. It's all really split. But at least it's some experience to Abra. And a Ponyta. Okay, let's see how much damage Secret Power does. Probably doesn't do much at all. Yeah, okay. We're not keeping Abra in. He's too weak. Let's send in Spearow. Here we go. Spearow will probably be stronger. The Ember, that's not good. That does a ton of damage. Let's go for a Fury attack. Let's go gambling. Oh, that's not good. Lowering my attack so I do less damage. Let's see, how much does this do? Ooh, a critical hit. Very lucky. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that critical hit really mattered. Every other hit was super weak after that. But let's go for a Peck now. And then lowering my defense. Not good. Not good in the slightest. Come on, do as much damage as you can. Uh-oh, quick attack. This might be the end. That's the end. Very much the end. Alright, so let's try our new Pokemon. Let's try out Pidgeotto. Newly evolved from Pidgey. Let's go for a Gust. Fortunately, quick attack does not do too much damage to us. And there we go, Ponyta taken out. That's 276 experience for Pidgeotto. And Pidgeotto now reaches level 19. And 276 experience for Abra. And we defeated Gentleman Lamar. I must salute you. You got $1,224 for winning. So these gentlemen seem to be very rich. They give us a lot of winning money. Personally, I prefer strong and rare Pokemon. Well, so do I. Alright, so there are 2 more doors that we can look through, 2 more cabins, and then I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center to heal. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I wish we could go there again. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? There are many kinds of rare Pokemon there. We've not arrived in Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City is quite a ways away, so we probably won't get there for a long time, but eventually we will. The captain said he's awfully sick. He was all pale. That's not good. I hear many people get seasick. Can I sleep in these beds? No, I can't. I was hoping I could to, like, heal up. Because then I wouldn't have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Unfortunately, I do have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. It's quite a far journey. But it's definitely worth the heals. Alright, so here we are back at the Pokemon Center, hopefully for the last time in this episode. But here we go. Let's just heal our Pokemon up to max health. There we go. And now we can head back to the S.S. Anne. Alright, we have to show our ticket again. Here we go, here's my ticket. Alright, now let me in. Back aboard the S.S. Anne. It hasn't left yet, thank goodness. Because we've still got more to explore. And you know what? Let's switch our team around. Let's put Pikachu back at the front. Oh, nope, not the kitchen. Wrong room. We have to go up here. But now we've checked all the cabins. We've checked everywhere we can. Except for this path over here. What's over here? Oh, it's our rival! Bonjour, Mythglad! Imagine seeing you here, Mythglad. Were you really invited? How's your Pokédex coming? I've already caught 40 kinds, pal! Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. So here we go. This is our 4th rival battle against Gary. 3rd if you don't count the original one. But if you do, it's the 4th. And he's got a Pidgeotto, just like us. So having Pikachu up at the front is very good. Thank goodness I switched Pikachu at the front. Otherwise, having Mankey would not have been a good matchup. Oh, Sand Attack. I don't like that. Actually, a lot of our team doesn't do well against Pidgeotto. Both Mankey and Ivysaur are weak to Pidgeotto. So maybe we need to have some Pokemon that counters Pidgeotto. We do have Pikachu, but maybe some more would be nice. But there you go, that's Pidgeotto taken down. So Pikachu gains 459 experience points, quite a lot. And now he's sending in Raticate. Ooh, that is the evolution of Rattata. So let's use a Thunder Wave to paralyze him, and hope that he won't land some of his moves. Unfortunately, he lands Hyper Fang. It's a very strong move. And it takes out Pikachu. Goodbye, Pikachu. Alright, let's send in Mankey now. Because Mankey has a good advantage against Raticate. Now let's go for Karate Chop. A strong, super effective move. There we go, a one-shot. That is amazing. Alright, so 397 experience points for Mankey. Uh-oh. Oh, Kadabra is really bad. So that's the evolution of Abra. We need to switch out Mankey. A lot of my team is very bad against Kadabra. He's a super strong Pokemon. But I guess Pidgeotto is our only really okay option. Uh-oh. Please don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't like how much that did. Okay, let's use Sand Attack. Yikes. Come on. Okay, it's gonna lower his accuracy. Hopefully he'll miss some of his moves. But now we gotta go for a quick attack, because otherwise we're gonna die. Unless he missed. Ooh, that did a lot though. That did a ton of damage. So maybe I should have just gone for from the quick attacks from the beginning instead of using Sand Attack. But whatever. Let's send in Spearow this time, I guess. I'm pretty sure he has the move Quick Attack, but I'm not sure. He does not. Okay, maybe this was a bad choice. Oh, but he missed the confusion thanks to Sand Attack. That's amazing. Okay. Oh, so close to taking me out. Come on. Come on, Spearow. Survive. Please, Spearow. Please. No. Okay. Well, Spearow's dead. I've only got 3 Pokemon left. Let's send in our own Abra. Who will win? Abra versus Kadabra. Our Abra is a higher level, though. So maybe we'll win? It's not very effective. We're still alive. Okay, come on, Abra. Oh, no, he's confused. Come on, Abra. Please hit through the confusion. Please. Just take out your older brother. Good job, Abra. Okay, there we go. Kadabra is taken down. 279 experience points for Abra. And Abra now reaches level 20. Very good. And some more experience points for Mankey. But the last Pokemon, Charmeleon, as Charmander's finally evolved. And I guess I'll switch into Mankey, because Ivysaur is a very bad matchup against Charmeleon. Uh-oh. Smokescreen. Not a fun move to deal against. It lowers our accuracy. It's very annoying. So let's just go for Karate Chop. Oh, stop using Smokescreen, man. That's such an annoying move. I somehow still hit through the Smokescreen. I was honestly 100% expecting to miss, but he's using it again. 3 Smokescreens. My accuracy is so low. And there we go. That is our first of probably many Karate Chops that we're going to miss. Now he's using Ember. That did a lot of damage. We managed to hit through the Smokescreen again, and it was a critical hit. That was really lucky. Come on. Come on. Take out the Charmeleon. Come on. Oh, well, Mankey's dead. Alright, well, you know what? It's the old classic battle again. Starter versus starter. But mine is 5 level higher and is at max health. Please. Uh-oh. Come on, Ivysaur. You can tank this. Okay, he tanked it. Good job, Ivysaur. Come on. There we go. Charmeleon taken out. So you get 303 experience for Ivysaur, 303 for Abra, and we've defeated rival Gary. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon. You got 720 Pokédollars for winning. And there we go. Abra's evolving. Very exciting. So now, after beating Gary, we will have our own Kadabra. And that is very exciting. So here we go. Abra has now evolved into a Kadabra. Congratulations, your Abra's evolved into a Kadabra. Who knew all it took to evolve your own Abra was to beat a Kadabra? And then it became a Kadabra. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yup, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. Goodbye, Gary. He said he had 40 Pokemon in his Pokédex. I want to see how many we have. We only have 20, so we've got half as many as Gary does. He's like twice ahead of us. I don't know how he's caught so many more Pokemon, because I've caught every Pokemon I've been able to see. But here's the seasick old man, I suppose. It's the captain. I feel hideous. Seasick. Mythglad rubbed the captain's back. It's a bit weird. Rub, 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 rub. Ooh, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you could have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. So here we go. We got the first HM, the hidden machine from the old man. So we can use cut to chop down a small tree. So, we need to teach this HM to one of our Pokemon. So let's go over here. But unlike TMs, HMs do not break. So here we go. Where is it? Is it up here? Here it is. HM number 1 cut. It does 50 damage, 95 accuracy, and it can be used outside of battle to cut down trees and thin grass. So, the only Pokemon on our team that can learn it right now is Ivysaur. But I don't know if I want to teach that move to Ivysaur. I'll hold on to it for now. Because the thing with HMs are that once you learn them on a Pokemon, I'm pretty sure you can't unlearn them. I'm pretty sure they're stuck forever. And I don't think Cut is a move I want to have stuck on my Ivysaur permanently. But we've explored everywhere in the SS Anne, so now we can leave without worry. And, oh, as soon as we step aboard the SS Anne, it leaves. Goodbye! And we'll probably never step foot on it again. But it's a good thing that we explored everywhere around there, because otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to find the stuff we did, and we never would have been able to come back. And now it's gone. I wonder where it's going. I guess we'll never know. But there you go. So now we've fully finished exploring the SS Anne, and we can no longer ever explore it again. And we got the HM cut. So in the next episode, we will be able to challenge the gym leader, which is very exciting now that we have that HM. But first, let's heal up, and then we will wrap up the episode. Alright, so there we go. This is where we're going to be wrapping it up for today's episode of Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.